Hello Virgos, welcome back to my channel. This is your general love reading for you and your person as we wrap up 2022. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, comment below, and if not, you can always check my channel and your other placements for messages you need to hear. Just please remember to like the video, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings for your sign. So to my lovely Virgo subscribers and members, thank you for your love and continued support of the channel. Thank you if you have booked personal readings with me or made purchases from my shop this year. Your support is ever so appreciated as always. And I did just launch a 50% off sale in my shop. That includes 50% off on all private readings. So feel free to stop by and get those last minute gifts or get your cards read before the end of the year. So yeah, like I said though, if you are new to the channel, all of my links, everything you'll ever need to connect with me is down below. So if you are wanting to support my channel, my social media links, my website, payment app information, and email are down there. And also a link to the members only area. So if you're wanting to support the channel in that way by becoming a spicy subscriber, then you would also be receiving your intimate extended readings. So anyways, though, another big thank you before I forget. Thank you to those of you out there doing the good Lord's work, okay, and just getting me the info. I love the fact that y'all send me the screenshots. I don't get it when people in the spiritual community are like, stop sending me messages about scam accounts. I know, like, no, I don't know, because a lot of times they will block me and I can't see that they're there. So thank you for those of you who are blocking, reporting, yeeting those type of accounts. Virgos, y'all are so intuitive. So just continue to be awesome and use your discernment. Never respond to the wish version of my account trying to follow you or message you. Grand risings, let me remove this curse from your ancestors. Let me give you a free reading, love. Like, no, I'm not doing any of that stuff, okay? So thank you for those of you who have been staying vigilant, and I love you guys. So anyways, Virgo, not to get too far into a rant, y'all know that I am a Virgo Mars, so I tend to be a little bit nitpicky about stuff like that, but anyways, this is a general love reading, so of course take what applies to your situation, reverse roles if necessary. And I will be using the Checkly Tarot, large and small. So we'll be using the major arcana in the large deck for an overall theme for you and your person, okay? So again, this message is for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the adorable little crotch watchers of Virgo, because I know lots of y'all be loving on Virgos. And when I say lots of y'all, I mean me. So anyways, Virgo, I have to say that what I just saw on the bottom of the deck before I started, crazy shuffling and all, is the Empress in the reverse, okay? So this theme has been coming up quite a bit in these readings, and you are just a few away from me being done. So almost all the readings, this distorted feminine energy is coming up to be diagnosed, all right? Analyzed. I know y'all love that analytical shit, so when I see the Empress in the reverse, I think to myself, this is someone who uses their power to control, who uses their passion to not inspire but destroy. And I see someone who uses emotions as a weapon, right? I'm seeing all of the shadow aspects of all of the queens in the deck. Someone who possibly lies and manipulates or spreads false truths about you, okay? And I say you, Virgo, because I don't know. I feel like this is just an energy that's been surrounding you. Maybe it's a lover, maybe it's a partner, maybe it's a mother, okay? Maybe it is just a female figure in your life, but this is somebody who is in a distorted energy and who seems to be more focused on themselves. So if you have dealt with that, or if you have been feeling any of that shadow energy coming up, then this should be an interesting reading, okay? Oh my gosh, Virgo. we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So maybe this is about a toxic marriage situation, right? Maybe stuck in a situation with someone who is like this and sticking it out because of tradition and structure and order and values, right? Religious connotations, obviously, I feel are very relevant here since we're literally talking about a priest. But yeah, this is a divine masculine energy. So this could be a calling, a calling from my crack-a-lack and throat chakra for you to rise up in your highest vibration. Okay, this is like the masculine's higher self energy. So if you have been in a commitment with someone that went south, or again, you were committed for all the wrong reasons, these sort of structures have been falling apart collectively, like I said, in all of these readings. So if that is you and you are married, or again, you just recently got out of a marriage, I have a feeling it had to do with this toxic feminine dynamic. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle and see what else we need to see in regards to this energy. The High Priestess and the Star. So funny that the High Priestess is coming up in reverse, because this is the counterpart to the Hierophant. Okay, this is the raw divine feminine energy of inner knowing, intuition, and protecting one's secrets or hidden knowledge, right? You can see that this individual is not just protecting herself, she's actually become the fortress. So Virgo, this could be either you not listening to your intuition. Maybe you've been feeling very disconnected from your inner self recently. This could also be you avoiding a connection with another feminine energy. Okay, and this feminine energy could also be avoiding their intuition, or trying to protect themselves against this situation. So apply the dynamics wherever they apply. But we have the Empress in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. So, and the Hierophant in the reverse, but the Star comes up as the fourth card. So yeah, I do think that on some level, Virgo, you've been waiting for divine timing to step in and bring you together with the person you're supposed to be with. You can see here we've got these two individuals here, both connected by this long cord, and the Star is magically weaving them together. So I think that you've been very focused on getting something that you've always been wishing for, right? Possibly a real relationship that's healing, where there's hope for the future, not something where you feel stuck or trapped, or like I said, just going along for the sake of going along, or because someone's telling you what to do, or running your life. Okay, the Star is promise. It is also about divine timing. So maybe in some way, shape, or form, you were divinely guided towards your counterpart, and this could be why this marriage kind of fell apart. Okay, I know that kind of sucks, right? Not to imply that there's a third party situation already, but the reality is a lot of you guys are in third party situations, okay? So that's probably why it's coming to my mind. But anyways, let's move on. Is there anything else we need to know about this energy? The Devil in the reverse. Oh my gosh. The Hanged Man and the Lovers. So, like I said, there could have been something very toxic that you were buying into, Virgo. I'm seeing someone taking advantage of someone else here. That's what I see. This woman is asleep and obviously unconscious, and this devil carrot, okay, is about to feed off of her. So this could be exactly what was happening, and why the structure of that marriage or committed connection kind of came to a crumbling halt, because there's a lot of codependency, toxicity involved. This could also be talking about addictions, okay? I feel like the Devil in the reverse is almost like the extreme of that energy, in a sense, where, you have the ability to wake up at any time from the the distortion that you're allowing yourself to partake in, but you continue to indulge and indulge and indulge until the point where, like, basically spirit has to knock your ass out with a frying pan and bring you back to life, in a sense, because the devil, getting stuck in these traps and these dynamics, can oftentimes suck a lot of your life away. Okay. And when you look back on it and think how much time and energy and money you put into a person or situation that you feel like you wasted. Now I'm thinking of that song, Wasted on You. All of this time and all of this money. Like, there's no amount of sorry that could ever make up for that time that's wasted. So if this is you, then you are understanding that you have bought into this dynamic for far too long, and it has basically corroded your life. Okay. The Hanged Man is, it's confirmation that you're starting to realize that you are your own person. Okay. You're not just an entity of this other person or this partnership that you were in. Spirit is hanging your ass out to dry to make you see and enlighten you that you need to see things from a new perspective instead of always buying into this other person's perspective, or again, these other people's perspective, regardless of what situation you're in. Again, this is a love reading, so take it how it applies to you. But the Lovers coming out last, I said that I didn't want to imply that it was a third party situation, but now I sort of feel like it could be, because Virgo, we were talking about being pulled towards someone, and that's this energy. It's divinely guided soul connection energy. This is spirit bringing two people together that are destined to be. Now, in this particular image, though, what I have been seeing, because this card has come up in almost every reading, what I'm seeing is the Garden of Eden and Eve with the snake wrapped around her body. Okay, all of the apples are falling. It's a forbidden fruit situation here. And maybe, Virgo, you've had a choice that you needed to make, and instead of making that choice, you've just sort of allowed yourself to fall into going with the flow, right? Doing what everybody else wants you to do, and buying into that narrative. I think spirit is calling you to make this choice about your future, because I think what you're really wanting is not some failed marriage dynamic or some forced relationship. You want something that feels right. You want something and someone that you can cherish and that will cherish you back, right? Not some distorted feminine energy who's just trying to have control or have their way. All right. Now we also have the Magician in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this could be the underlying energy of why all of this has occurred. You know, Virgo, this is about you not realizing your power. This is about you hiding behind a mask, not realizing that you've always had the resources to manifest the life of your dreams, the life that you've been hoping and praying and wishing for. So, you know, maybe you put on this mask, right? She's wearing a jaguar costume with this mask, okay? And maybe you did put on that mask to look tough or to protect yourself in a sense. But with this cardinal in the cage, it's almost like by doing that, you've actually put a halt on what spirit is able to do for you. You know, maybe you've had guides trying to push you in this direction, trying to help you see the truth about your situation. But at the end of the day, you can't see the truth unless you recognize that truth within yourself. So I think that there has been a lack of willpower here for you, Virgo. And like I said, I keep saying Virgo, but this could be the energy of your person. So again, reverse roles if that is necessary. So, oh my gosh. So look at that. We have the Devil card on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you know, this could be saying that you and this person also have a little bit of an obsession towards one another, okay? And this could be structured around the concept of what we talked about before, wanting to indulge in what gives us pleasure until we've had too much pleasure that we essentially OD, metaphorically, right? So I think I think that there is an element of toxicity here between you and this person. But this could also be the desire to like shake things up, right? Have fun with one another. Again, being obsessed with each other's energy and wanting to, oh, now I'm thinking, earlier I said feeding off of or feeding on, and now I'm thinking of the Vampire Diaries. So yeah, you know, the whole concept of Damon and Elena like blood sharing or like feeding on each other is like forbidden. But really they were you know, soulmates. Elena ended up choosing him even though she was destined to be with her the doppelganger, right? Some of you probably have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but if you like vampire stuff, then definitely watch Vampire Diaries. It's on HBO Max right now. So, anywho, we are getting the Temperance card coming up for your person's conscious awareness of you and this situation. So your person has been very focused on letting Jesus take the wheel, okay? You can see here this woman is riding on the back of a goldfish in the sky. And we know that girlfish, girlfish, maybe you are connecting with a Pisces. Anyways, so we know that fish do not fly, okay? And yet this individual has blind faith and trust that she's going to get where she needs to go with the help of her angels, her spirit guides, the universe. It's like, yeah, maybe there has been a long pause between you and this person, or again, your person has had to have faith in things aligning for the two of you, but I don't think this person is really necessarily bothered or stressing about it. Okay. I think that they're really placing their faith in the divine right now. This could also be them trying to gain balance over that energy that they feel with you, that obsession, trying to detach from it and trust that the things they are not able to see with you or experience with you, it's for a reason, for a higher purpose. Okay. So let's see how this person feels in regards to you. Wow, so we have the Judgment card. So, you know, this is a very Alice in Wonderland-esque image. And I like this deck because it's kind of creepy, kind of whimsical. It's like cute, but also kind of scary. And I love that, right? So we have this woman who is like a rose, okay? And she's inside of this maze and she's looking perplexed, like she doesn't know how to get out. This little white rabbit is standing there with the key behind his back, but realistically, I mean, if you look at the logistics of this card, she could easily just bend over and grab the key, okay? This card for me has been like a reminder that you have always had the power to make the right decision, okay? This card's been coming up a lot in these readings as well. So since this is how your person feels about you, okay, maybe they feel like, okay, this is really in your hands, Virgo. You're the one with the ability to make this judgment call on whether or not you and this person are going to move forward. We also know judgment to be spirit tooting the trumpet down your throat hole, like really getting you back on track. And this could also be the energy of things being resurrected from the past. So that could be exactly what your person is feeling, right? Knowing that they would do anything to have this connection finally move forward, but that it's not in their hands. Okay, we have all this major arcana coming out of the small deck, but I'm not only using major arcana in this deck. Okay, I'm using my minor arcana as well. So the fact that we're still pulling major arcana cards after we already put that first deck down, kind of feel like this is one of those situations that fate and destiny are definitely involved. Okay, this is higher power energy. This is not about free will, and that's why your person is surrendering. It's like they know that nothing's going to happen if they try to force it. Okay. Look at this, our first minor arcana card coming out for how your person perceives you, Virgo. So, you know, they could be feeling your energy, okay, kind of picking up on the fact that you are dealing with a situation in your marriage, in your relationship right now. you know, this girl is sitting on top of this animated carrot about to chop his little top hat off. And this card does represent like arguments, petty energy, one-upmanship, you know, a back and forth of stale vibes. So, you know, maybe you and your, excuse me, maybe you and your current partner, right? If you're in a karmic partnership, there could be a lot of that going on, okay? This could also be them realizing that you feel very defeated because they're picking up on the fact that your marriage isn't working out. But either way, I feel that the Five of Swords can represent toxic energy, manipulation, gaslighting, someone trying to keep someone else confused for the sake of winning. And none of that is okay, right? So if your person is accurate in their perception of your situation, then maybe your person is the high priestess from the beginning of the reading, okay? Let's take a look at this again really quick. Because we started out with Toxica, okay? Empress in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. And then the High Priestess, okay? So Virgo, you could be representative of the Hierophant here in this reading. And since that card came up in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse, that could be your divine counterpart. But the problem is that neither one of you are listening to your higher self. So yeah, anyways, let's get back to the reading. We talked about the Five of Swords and how they're perceiving you. The other card that came out next to the Five of Swords is the Strength card in the reverse. So this card I love because it's a house of cards all made from the Hearts cards. She's standing on top of the ace, okay, and she's looking down on what appears to be a battle scene between all of the other energies, right? The spades and these cards are so tiny, man. Yeah, it's like they're coming in and trying to kill the hearts, killing the love here. So remember, the Strength card represents courage and confidence. It also carries with it the energy of the sun, which vibrates with heart chakra energy as well. So the hearts definitely make sense, but you can also see there are flies sort of buzzing around her up here, which can signify, you know, watching eyes, okay, negative or dark energy that's sort of following you. So I think this person is kind of picking up on the fact that your energy is just, it's not very good right now, okay? You could be definitely feeling a lack of willpower, feeling down in regards to everything that you poured your love and attention and energy into, and now it's all kind of falling apart and you're waiting for things to hit the fan. Okay, that's kind of how I see it. So let's talk about how this person is behaving in the 3D. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like, Virgo, this person has let go of you in the physical. Okay, we have this mirroring energy of this castle, and then down here we have the same image, but it's an individual with a dice head. Okay, so it's like there's some sort of like, I feel like right now your person on the surface, they've moved on. They're not clinging to this in the 3D, but under the surface, this person does feel very connected to you still. It's like they've tried to let you go, but something about you, it's like it's always going to stay with them, okay? This person could also be maybe making a lot of money right now and enjoying themselves. I see this as, you know, someone who understands that you can't cling to the physical, otherwise you'll set yourself up for more lack. So I think your person is aware of that, at least, even if they're trying to avoid their intuitive thoughts about you and the connection with you right now. Yeah, the King of Cups. So even though your person is full of emotion for you, it's like they're trying to fight this situation off, okay? I don't think this person has any desire to open up their heart at this time in regards to you. I think they're really keeping that to themselves. As a matter of fact, this image right here could be simply saying your person feels kind of tormented by your energy. And the feelings that they have for you, they keep them to themselves because, you know, maybe every time they connected with you, there was some sort of negative situation, right? Sort of like Pavlov's bell. Every time they gave their love, you rejected them, Virgo. And so now they're like, F this, I'm not pouring my energy into anyone but me. Y'all can't even take rent up on my skirts, okay? Get off me. So your person is definitely keeping their emotions to themselves. Let's talk about their likely actions towards you. The Hanged Man. Interesting. So your person could be gaining a new perspective about you very soon, right? We're talking about wrapping up the year. Oh, I just saw stars. That was interesting. So that could also be a sign, Virgo. Maybe there will be some sort of divine timing scenario, some serendipitous event that will bring you and this person together. But, you know, the Hanged Man, we saw that card earlier too, right? Your person could be definitely seeing the bigger picture of how you ended up the way that you did. They could be realizing that a lot of your actions towards them were based on your shared mutual interest to stay in that relationship that you were in. You know, maybe you tried to make it work and tried to swing along with this person's agenda, but you know what ended up happening, Virgo, is you separated yourself from the one person who really did truly love you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify for their likely actions. Will there be action from this person? The Three of Wands. Okay. I think this person is going to continue to manifest you behind the scenes. All right. I think this person is more so waiting for you to show up. Because right now they're really focused on their own dreams, on their own growth. I do also feel too with this individual with the angel wings here. I think this person is being divinely guided to continue to follow the path of their passion, whether or not you show up, okay? But again, they're gonna, I think on some level, they're still sort of waiting for you, right? Picturing that lonely individual standing on the edge of the cliff, waiting for their ship to come in. It's like this person still watches for you. They still wait for you. And, you know, the Three of Wands is a card of patience. So there you have it. You know, this person isn't going to make any moves towards you, but they are going to silently wait for you and hope that you finally get the courage to come in their direction. Okay. Also, to clarify all of that, this person has no problems being independent. As a matter of fact, like I said before, I think this person is more focused on being in union with themselves. And the Nine of Pentacles represents a single baddie, okay? Someone who doesn't need to depend on anyone else financially, someone who is very stable and secure within themselves. And you can see too with the imagery of the swans. Swans represent soul connections, but you can see she's a human holding an animal swan. So on some level, even though this person is single and ready to mingle, I think that they're deep down still holding on to this spiritual connection that the two of you share. I'm going to be honest, okay? It's like they don't need you, Virgo. They just want you. And I think something within them just refuses to let you go, even though on the outside they may appear that way, and they may be putting all of their hard work and effort into being okay without you. But there's just like this energy that won't seem to go away. Okay, so let's talk about their true. Ooh, oh my goodness, Hermit. Bottom of the deck as well, and I see two little snail women walking around in the circle of the sun with their eyes closed. So it's like, Virgo, this is your energy. I think this person could be under the impression that you're still asleep, that you're not awakened yet, that you guys have been orbiting one another and that you just refuse to see them. Maybe you have ghosted this person or gone silent on them, but I think this person has learned to adapt, right? Because here you have the same individual down here doing the same thing. So I think this is also a nod to this person trying really hard to go within and focus on their higher self energy. So yeah, I mean, I think they know that the only way they're going to be happy is if they focus on themselves, because your free will is always going to come into play. Yes, they feel drawn. Yes, this is some sort of a lover's energy here, but you have, I feel like, walked away from this person enough times for them to say, okay, like, it doesn't matter how much I want this person or feel like I need this person. This time of separation could potentially be what they really truly needed, to learn about themselves and to gain a higher perspective. Okay, so anyways, let's talk about their wish, their desired outcome here. The High Priestess in the reverse again. So, maybe your person is really hoping that this secret connection that the two of you share, that they have been protecting and holding close to their heart, maybe they're hoping that it will all come to light and that things will be revealed, and that all this time while they've been trying to ignore the signs and all this stuff, that the reason they were getting them is because no secret can truly stay hidden forever. Okay. So I think that your person's holding out to hope that, that this will come to the surface. Okay. I think your person's tired of keeping this secret connection to themselves. Let's clarify that. And now we have the Queen of Cups, which is the counterpart to the King. So yeah, this person has learned about unconditional love. Okay, they're not out in these streets chasing you around or chasing love in general. They're not trying to force their love on you. Maybe they did in the past, but I think this person has definitely evolved and become more emotionally mature. And I think that that's their wish for you as well, Virgo, that you will see them for who they are, that they have been open and vulnerable with you, but that they've also given you the time and space to come into your own. I think this person just desires for you to be emotionally vulnerable with them. Okay. So yeah, what is their challenge? What is this person's challenge? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. So I think this person's challenged because they may be lacking passion in their life right now. Okay. Maybe they're having a difficult time finding anyone else who they feel that spark with. And now my ear is ringing. So Virgo, I think that you and this person definitely had some powerful chemistry. But as you can see here, she's standing alone and she's hugging this salamander. Okay, so on some level, their challenge is that, when they're alone, Virgo, the only person that excites them is you. Okay, you're the only person that they feel passionate about and for. And I think that this person is holding themselves back from making new connections because they're having a difficult time feeling that energy with anyone else. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a big challenge. So underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So going off of what I just said, your person is, they could potentially feel like they lost you, right? Or that they're not going to be successful in bringing this relationship into the physical, or again, to be publicly recognized. You can see she's sort of flying off away from this castle on her own, looking dejected, like, imagine being a whole queen and being rejected from a kingdom. Okay, that would make you feel horrible. You would question your worth, right? And I think that's what this person definitely did for a while, because maybe they waited for you, Virgo. Maybe they were hoping that you would recognize them, that you would be willing to go on this adventure with them. But instead you stayed behind and let this person venture out on their own. So I think that, the Six of Wands in the reverse can sometimes denote like a failure, right? So, maybe your person does feel that way, like this has been an epic fail and now they're struggling because they cannot find that connection with anyone else. So, yeah, let's get some clarification on their external situation here, Virgo. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So this person may have experienced a lot of misfortune, some bad luck, or, you know, again, maybe they have just been needing to face the facts, or telling themselves that this connection wasn't destiny after all. Maybe they've been hoping that things will change, that this long cycle of sadness will end for them. You know, maybe they're just, like I said, they're not very fortunate at this time. This could be about money. Okay, maybe your person is sort of struggling financially. We have the Hermit. Okay, so also this could be your person like fighting their destiny in a sense. We talk about being in a period of separation and like falling into the trap of getting into like an obsession about our person instead of seeing the value and being grateful for the time with ourselves. So this person could be right now just going within, trying to seek higher enlightenment, and pushing away the fact that this connection is destined. Okay, obviously there's some destiny at play here. We saw all the major arcana cards. Now we have another one, Judgment again. So yeah, you know, your person's making that decision to listen to their higher self. Because they know that spirit is always going to make sure they're on the right path. And even in times where they may have felt duped or having to go through a really hard time, that even those hard times and lessons were a part of their destiny in a sense. Okay, so yeah, under the deck we have the Emperor. I think that your person has high expectations for who their counterpart needs to be. And maybe they had those expectations of you, Virgo. Maybe they were under the impression that you were their emperor, that you were going to come along and, like I said, go with them for the ride. But I think this person has needed to find that energy within themselves, right? Instead of expecting someone to show up as an emperor, they needed to become an emperor themselves. Okay, one more shuffle. What else do we need to know about this person's external situation? You know, this person could very well be, you know, daddy, essentially, right? And then we also have the Empress. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress coming out back to back. This person has needed to learn the lesson of balancing their feminine and masculine energy and coming into union with themselves. Okay, period. Instead of having expectations of the meat suit manifestation or what they, you know, wanted to happen, they had to find all of those things within themselves. They needed to stop looking for validation in you, okay, because you had your own problems to deal with. And look at that, the Star. Okay, I feel like this person deep down does sort of feel hope still about there being a future between the two of you. I think that's what this person has been wishing for, even though, yes, they have been learning all these lessons and everything, and they appear to be doing fine. I think this person does secretly hope and pray that divine timing will lead them back to you, okay? And as I say that, we have the Chariot underneath that. So yeah, you know, maybe now that this person has balanced their masculine energy, maybe things will actually start moving forward. Okay, this is an energy of momentum, and I think that this person has been waiting for that. But maybe, like I said, this person kind of caused their own bad luck by focusing on the wrong things instead of focusing on themselves and their own personal happiness. All right, so very interesting energy. Let's get some advice from Spirit and see what they want you, the viewer, to know. Okay, so remember, this whole story could be reversed for those of you that are watching. Maybe you are, again, the one that's going through all of this stuff. So, yeah, comment below if it resonates. Okay, so, oh gosh, we've got a lot, Virgo. So first we have wait and see. Oh my God, we have 5. So let's start with wait and see, okay? Thoughts love to wander into assumptions and race ahead to the future. But what if you told them to cool their jets and chill a sec? Today, you get to put your mental chatter on pause, to take a breath and simply wait and see how things play out before you let your mind run a marathon of imagined scenarios. Wait, and you'll see that waiting and seeing was a lot more productive than wondering and worrying. Insert audible sigh of relief here. Y'all, I think that this card was actually created for you since you are very analytical and you do tend to cycle through your thoughts on repeat. So this could be spirit just kind of telling you exactly what we've been saying. Allow divine timing to play out in the situation. You might be surprised how something can transform when there has been a time of pause, okay? We also have solidarity. I respect the power of solidarity and look for opportunities to unleash it. When a loved one has to do something tough, I'll heed their often silent but sometimes loud and whiny call and participate in the toughness with them. Everything is easier when a partner, cohort, sidekick joins you. The only thing that's not easier is feeling resentment, which I suppose is the overall point. So, yeah, Virgo, or whoever it is that has been in that situation of kind of having to do or feeling like obligated to go along with someone else's plan. This could be spirit's call to separate yourself from that, okay? Because the only thing you're going to do is build on that resentment. You're always going to feel the need to break free from it, okay? We also have appreciation. I appreciate the unique ways other people show their love rather than compare their ways with my ways. Then I appreciate myself for maturely putting up with people who just can't seem to show love the normal, obvious, universally accepted way. Good job, both of us. So, Virgo, maybe this time apart was also a bit of a lesson for you to learn how to appreciate this person and what they brought into your life, okay? Because if this person caused some shakeups for you, then there were things that you needed to learn about yourself, about your situation, okay? So, maybe someone shows love in a different way than you might. That doesn't mean they don't love you, okay? We also have thoughtfulness. It's time to put your money where your mouth is and have fun showing your love. Think of all the little things you can do to show a person you love them, then stop thinking of those things and actually do them. Is it time to hide a note in someone's pocket, make them a snack, order them a book? Anything thoughtful can be an act of love, even taking the trash out to the dumpster. Oh, that would be such a relief, right? That would be so helpful. Unless you're dating the trash, in which case, don't take it to the dumpster, take it somewhere fancy. Wow, who would have thought that being so full of thoughts could be considered thoughtful? So, yeah, maybe spirit is also calling you to do something thoughtful for this person. This could be spirit advising you to reach out to this person, especially if you are the person who has already ended your marriage, okay, or your situation has come to a complete stop. I am not encouraging third party situations or anything like that, but it doesn't necessarily have to be something scandalous if you reach out to someone to tell them how you feel or to apologize or to set the record straight, right? That Five of Swords could also be your person hoping that you will reach out to clear the air. Regardless of your situation, Virgo, you know what to do, okay? If you've been feeling plagued by thoughts of this person and you know that you walked away or that you hurt them in some way, then this really could be a call from spirit to reach out and make things right, okay? We also have loyalty. That's another big quality of the King and Queen of Cups. But loyalty starts from within. Okay, you got to be loyal to yourself. Same thing as love. You got to love yourself in order to be able to love somebody else. So it says, I'm there for the people I care about in whatever way they need me. Ride to the airport? No problem. Bail you out of jail? You bet. Go see your band again? Maybe. The point is, when I stand with them, I know I'm a part of something special. And to be honest, it doesn't suck to look around and remember they're standing with me too. So yeah, you might be surprised with the bond that you will form with this person by showing them that act of kindness, by showing them that, there is a connection there, okay? Even if it's just simply platonic. Um, and we're talking about like love languages, right? And maybe someone doesn't love you the same way that you would love them. But Virgo, you are very much an acts of service person. And I feel like, maybe you do a lot for people and you go out of your way to make things happen. But this could be spirit pointing you in the direction of this person and saying you need to give that person some of that energy, okay? You need to give back to this person because this person has been loyal to you. Even though I do feel they haven't been like I said, trying to reach out or making their presence known in your life right now, they have been loyal to you. They have thought of you and felt that connection with you. So yeah, take that or leave it, Virgo. Let's get some love messages from the 5D from this person and see what they would like to say to you. So this is a deck that I created and it can be purchased in my shop. That link is down below. I'll show you the front of it. So yeah, this is one of my favorite oracle decks actually that I've created. So yeah, this is, okay, I've been talking about you to my close friends. They say I need to go after what I want and I want you. So what did I say earlier, Virgo? This person doesn't need you. They want you, okay? And maybe they've confided in someone and that person gave them the advice to like go for it, right? Reach out to this person. But, on some level, like I said, I don't really feel that this person is going to reach out. I feel like they may want to, but I think this person is definitely going to be giving you your space, okay? I'm so terrified of losing you. I pray that it's not too late to fix this. So what did I say? This person's hoping and wishing and praying behind the scenes that this can be brought back to life, okay? I used to blame you for causing the chaos in my life, but I see now where I was the one responsible. So what did I say? This person had expectations of you. They probably did blame you or look at you as the one that caused all the hurt and the pain, but I think this person has kind of come full circle and seen now that hi, it's me. Like they're Taylor Swift up in here and they're the problem and they've recognized it, okay? So there are people that don't want to see us together, but I'm tired of living for others. The way I feel about you has nothing to do with them. So like I said, if there has been some external influence here on you and this person, the forbidden fruit scenario, I'm sure that there are tons of people that look down on this and would say their piece if they had the chance, right? And they probably already have said their piece. But when it comes down to true soul connection, it's like this person doesn't care what other people think. They know how they feel about you, okay? What else? I look at photos of you all the time. I wish you were by my side instead. So yeah, another confirmation that you and this person are more than likely in separation, okay? They're looking at your face. They're wishing to be with you. I should have fought for us, but I was afraid and I ran. I want to make things right. So, yeah, the runner chaser dynamic ensues back and forth, right? So, maybe this person, once their expectations of you were not fulfilled, Virgo, they did what they needed to do to try to detach from you, right? This person might have acted cold towards you or, cussed you out or whatever, right? This person may have said what they need to say to you because they were feeling some type of way. And so instead of fighting for the connection, instead of really trying to communicate, finding you, making things right, they ran because, that was seemingly the only thing that they could do at the time. So what else? Let's get a couple more. You're not alone. I can feel this connection too. It can be quite overwhelming at times. Oh, so, Virgo, your person could also have a karmic partner. or someone in their life that senses that, you know, they're not happy. Okay, this person could or could not have a karmic partner, but it says my karmic partner knows that I'm not in love with them. It's only a matter of time and money and I'm out the door. So, you know, like I said before with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's like this person just can't seem to get it up for anyone else, male or female. Okay, it's like they get to that point possibly of having that physical connection with someone or that experience, and it's not satisfying to them. Okay, and you know, I think that those sort of connections can be superficial. So talking about only a matter of time and money and I'm out the door, like maybe your person did try to date, right? Tried to hit the scene and look around for someone new, but all they saw was you, okay? And it made them want to escape. So we are so different, yet we complement each other perfectly. I guess opposites do really attract. So yeah, lots of opposite energy here. Again, if your person was very open and vulnerable with you and you were closed off to it, or again, vice versa, it's like you could be the introvert here, your person could be an extrovert. When I wake up and you're not here, I have to fight back the tears. So maybe your person dreams of you a lot, and you know, when they wake up and you're not there, it's like kind of devastating. Okay, let's get one more shuffle. One more. Oops, without me dropping all the cards. Come on now. All right, one more shuffle. Okay, final card, Virgo. What is it? When I think of the future, you're the only one I see standing by my side. I want forever with you. So, yep, your person's good on their own. They don't need you, Virgo, but they definitely sure as hell want you. Okay, they want you and they want forever with you. So, hopefully, this resonated with someone out there. If it did, like the video, comment, share, and of course, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of Sagittarius season and the holidays. Stay safe out in them streets, and I will see you soon, Virgo. Love you. Bye.